What up? My name is Jade Fox and this is the Madeyoulooks channel. I'm all right. Today I thought this was gonna be like huge, massive,
big ass haul.
but I realized it's not that big. But also, doesn't need to be a big old massive schlong of a haul. I don't think so. But these are pieces that I've been picking up or that I have picked up over the last, let's say, I think the oldest thing in here is probably about 3 months old. So this is an accumulation of things. I took advantage of a lot of sales. I took advantage of that End Clothing sale. I took advantage of the Farfetch sale. I also took advantage of the Essence sale. However, nothing that I got at the Essence sale worked out, so I had to send all of that back. Plus, I got a whole bunch of free stuff from Adidas because they blessed me. They decided to bless me and put me on that PR list, and so I have 4 pairs of shoes. Let's just go ahead and get those out the way, and then I'm gonna get into the clothes. I'm gonna run through these a little quickly because I know that most of you guys have seen a pair of Stan Smiths before. These are just the original white and Kelly green Stan Smiths. These go perfectly with my Hill Fox Icon truckers, which are gonna be in the description. I'll link those down in the, I will link those down in the description for you. I used to wear these pretty much every year. This used to be the shoe that I would repeat by at least once every year. It was like my spring summer shoe because it just goes with everything. It's super comfortable. It's subtle, it's low profile. But I just stopped, no particular reason. And so when Adidas blessed me and they allowed me to pick a few things, I said, let me go ahead and get a pair of my old faithfuls to add to the rotation again. So Stan Smith, it's a great shoe for the summertime. Also super affordable as well. They also sent me a pair of the Gazelles. These kind of give me skate vibes, but low-key, that's low-key where but high-key, low-key, but high-key, my style has been kind of migrating into the skater category. And so I feel like these work perfectly with like a pair of like wide leg pants. I'm not sure if the content that I made surrounding that Adidas relationship is live or not, but if it is, I will go ahead and put it like on the side so you can see how I styled these. Y'all need to get into this. These shoes, I didn't think I was gonna be able to get them because they were saying that they were like sold out or my size wasn't available. And so my heart was a little crushed when I thought I wasn't gonna get these because this is a model, an Adidas model that I hadn't seen before. And it's definitely like bordering like Yeezy-ish kind of vibes, but these are called the Adidas Ozra. I don't know if it's Ozra or Ozra, but it's got definitely that kind of like quintessential, you know, Yeezy silhouette, especially that toe box. That toe box is very Yeezy. It features this really lovely pink sole, and it's also got that kind of like oatmeal and pink sole on the bottom. I just thought that the textures and the colors in this were really, really nice because it's almost got like a neoprene fabric on here, but there's also recyclable materials. Shout outs to Adidas. And there's also a translucent layer over the sole, just giving it kind of like a, I don't even know, just like a sporty kind of vintage vibe. So people, don't sleep on Adidas. Please don't sleep on Adidas because when they hit me up, I got hip to a lot of models that I did not know about, and I'm very excited to wear these. And then these are the last pair of Adidas that I received, the Adidas Forums. And as you can see, they feature a lot of like artificial wear and tear. The sole is coffee dyed. I mean, I don't know if that, they probably don't have to coffee dye this shit because they got budget. But you know, like, as you can see, just based on the actual design and the materials, the discoloration, they took their time with these. And if you were to ask me if I wanted these before I learned about them, I'd probably say no, but I think it took getting them in hand and seeing the amount of work that went into making the shoe look like an authentic old shoe. I really do appreciate that. And it's really just the little things that kind of sold me on it. I think that the newer versions of these aren't really my vibe, but these, absolutely. So if you want to see how I styled any of these Adidas, go ahead and go on my Instagram. So you can check that out. An accessory that I really wanted was a bucket hat. I enjoy bucket hats. I enjoy all hats, but I don't feel like I have a fully formed like head and skull like a newborn. There's soft spots, and my hair also creates issues as well. I actually don't think that I'm truly a hat person. I think that I don't have like a hat head, but I refuse to not wear hats, so I just make it happen. And so I really wanted a bucket hat, and this is one that I got off of the Essence sale. Nope, I got this from End Clothing, and this is just a Jacquemus bucket hat in black. I really love this little tassel in the back. Gives you something nice to look at. And then the logo, you know, it's pretty minimal. Little shiny logo on the front there. And I've been wearing this on bad hair days. I wear this on days where it's got off and on rain and I don't feel like bringing an umbrella with me. So there's a lot of functional use with this bucket hat, but actually it also gives you a nice little vibe, a nice little youthful vibe with your outfits too. It's been really fun to style this. My girlfriend also wears this bucket hat a lot. So I think that's a good sign when you pick something up that was like truly something that was going to be beneficial to you, especially with your closet, when you wear it often immediately after you buy it. And so this was absolutely a good buy. Did I need to go and get a designer one? No, but I think the sale price was like, it was under 100. I want to say it was under 100. And so I just said, you know what, whatever. I know that this brand's a good brand. I also try not to shop fast fashion too much. And I thought the logo was like really minimal. And so I didn't really mind it. And I really enjoy this hat. Next shirt I'm going to show you is the one that I'm wearing right now. This is actually from the Farfetch sale. I posted a post on my community tab. I don't know if the Farfetch sale will still be going on when this video goes live. Either way, I will still link this in the description. But if you go to my community post and you see that post, I put about 10 to 12 items that I highly recommend. I think they're good pieces, from accessories down to a good boot. I put a good boot in there for y'all, and some shirts as well, some really dope pants too, pulling from the men's and the women's. So check that out if you haven't seen it. But I saw this really pretty blue and white striped diesel button down. This is actually a men's button down. To be honest, I'm not sure what section this belongs to exactly, but regardless, it's super long, and I actually only have it buttoned because my mic won't stay on my lapel without it being buttoned. But I wore this today, and normally I would just wear it out open, and this is just like a rework of your standard men's shirt. But I think the fact that it's a little bit longer, the fact that it's a bit more oversized, gives it more of a casual vibe, makes it more appropriate for more like streetwear type of fits, which is what I like to wear. And so I think that finding things like a shirt that's a little bit oversized, that leans more to streetwear, just makes it easier for you to have pieces to transition from season to season with. Like, because of the unique shape of this shirt, I can wear this in the fall, I can wear this in spring, summer, obviously with like some nice shorts. I can even wear this as a cover up almost. I don't know if I would wear it as a cover up for like a bathing suit, but I think that this is like a cool, like almost like a jacket, like a really, really light jacket to just throw on top of something. And so I thought that this was a really good, not so basic. And then plus with diesel being really hot right now, I feel like even though I had 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. I had 4 pieces before the girlies got popular. I'm not saying that they weren't already popular, and I'm not saying that if you decided to buy something after diesel was popping again after that show, I'm not calling you a fake fan. What I'm saying is that I'm not. So I wanted to add another diesel piece to the collection, and it doesn't help, or it doesn't hurt, that it was on a super saiyan sale. So shout outs to Farfetch for that. And these, I have no idea I have been knocking out content for the last few days, so I have no idea the order of the content. So you may or may not have seen these at this point. This is a pair of wide leg chinos. Would you call these chinos? Ish, yeah. They're like a wide leg chino kind of pant, and we've got some very light contrast stitching. As you can see, the stitching is a little bit darker. I want to say it's like a navy or a black against the olive. And then it also features this really nice like extendo knee patch motif, because my knee sits about here, but this goes up into the thigh. It also goes down into the leg a little bit more. And these also taper in at the waist, so it gives you a very nice like snatchy little waist, but you know, it kind of curves outward and gives you a nice like barrel wide leg shape, which I really enjoy. It works well with this kind of like skater vibe that I'm into right now. And the brand of these is Pariah Farzinhe. Maybe. They're really comfortable. They're the perfect size. I don't know if they're available, but I got these in a size medium if you were interested in getting them. And I love them. Y'all already know I have like an unhealthy obsession with black slacks and green pants. And I just feel like they just go with everything. They go with what I'm wearing right now. And so why not? I will always find a reason to wear green pants. I will always find a reason to throw on a pair of black slacks with like a white t-shirt. That's my jam, that's what I'm gonna do, okay? And so I personally get a lot of wear out of these, and so even though it may seem like I'm buying the same thing over and over, I'm not. Because I don't have a pair of green pants with this shit on it, but I do now. Next, I got my first Cold Laundry piece. Cold Laundry is a brand, I believe it's a Black owned brand. I have been looking at Cold Laundry as a brand for like the past 2 years at this point, and I hadn't really pulled the trigger on anything until I saw this on sale. And it is just your Ariana Grande full fantasy, sleeves on sleeve. Okay, the sleeves are very long. It's just very like jumbo sweatery, but in a non-Christian Starbucks way. It's in the perfect way. It's very boxy, and it's got almost like a high-low kind of feature where it's a little shorter in the front than it is in the back. In the back, it's a little bit longer. It also features some very nice raw hems on there. And y'all know I love a raw hem. I just feel like it makes, I can't quite understand why I love raw hems so much. I just feel like it makes anything look less. It's kind of like when you get your hair done and then you go home and you zhuzh it to make it look a little less done. That's what the raw hem does for me. I got this in a small, and it's pretty huge. And so I'm feeling like this might give more like beach night vibes, but also cold summer nights. Also a great fall piece. And I think I tend to utilize the sale season to get these types of things, because this is basically just a gray sweater, but I think the unique shape of it and the massiveness of it lends itself to something I can wear over multiple seasons. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm very, very happy that I have it. It's one of those things where I put it on and instantly I was like, this is me. This is my vibe. This is who I am. My whole personality is a sweater now. Keeping to my endclothing.com purchases is what I believe to be the next thing in my closet that is gonna be sick of me. Because this summer, if I'm doing anything outside and it's warm, I will only run to two things, maybe a tank top, but mostly these two things: a white t-shirt or a white button down. And both shall be roomy, okay? This is an A Goldie t-shirt and the cut Anika. I will link it in the description. She was a little pricey. $100 for a t-shirt is a bit much in my opinion. I don't even really think that this is worth $100. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a very, very nice t-shirt. Like, with the materials listed, with the construction of it, I would say this is probably a t-shirt worth around like the $60 mark, to be honest. But regardless, I got it on End Clothing. I got it in like one of the last sizes. I actually sized up. This is an extra large because I wanted it to be a little bit roomy, because I think that the original like true to size shape of it it cuts a little closer to the body, almost like a baby tee, but a slightly roomier version of a baby tee. And so this is about to get some miles put on her. okay? Run it up, because I'm gonna be wearing this a lot. I wish they had more in stock because I would just buy more. I would just buy more. I even went to the Agoldi website and I typed in Anika to see what they had on the website, and they had none. Nada, mama. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do when this falls apart, inevitably, because I plan on just using and abusing her all summer long. But if you're a white t-shirt girl, this is the one. This is the one. And this is the last piece that I picked up from And Clothing. I'm not gonna speak too much on this one because I feel like you guys have seen this already by now. But this is a Cole Buxton zip up. All of the straight men on YouTube have been going fucking insane over Cole Buxton. Cole Buxton sweatpants, Cole Buxton sweatshorts, Cole Buxton t-shirt. It's kind of funny how, like, I follow a lot of menswear channels here, and I think it's funny that everyone gets hip to the same brands at the same time. Maybe there's a group chat that I don't know about. Maybe they're just friends, Jade. Maybe they have a community. Maybe they're knowledge sharing. Maybe I'm just hating from the outside the club. But I picked up a Cole Buxton cropped sweatshirt, and it is in this beautiful kind of like coral color. It's got some fading on it as well. You can't really tell in these lights, but it's got some really pretty fading on it. It features a double zip. You guys, once again, do I need to explain to you the magic of the double zip? I don't think so. I feel like y'all know at this point the magic of the double zip. But it just features a very heavy double zip, a very shiny double zip as well. And in my opinion, I thought it was gonna be a little bit smaller because I did get this in a small, or maybe I got this in a medium. Either way, I thought it was gonna be smaller than it is, but it's very big, it's very baggy on me, and I might get it cropped just a little bit because I find it to be, I don't know, just when I bought it, I intended it to fit a certain type of way, and so I feel like the only way I'm gonna actually wear it is if I get it tailored to fit in the exact way that I wanted it to. But perfect color for the springtime, perfect layering piece as well as the elements change, as the rain, or as the May, the fucking, what spring showers, as the springs shower, and then as the May flowers, I will be ready. Two more things and I'm out of here. First of all, we have this funky sweater from, I don't remember where I got the sweater from, but one thing I did do is not pay full price for it. This is a Stussy mohair sweater, and I know what you're thinking, mohair, spring, summer, Jade, is that what we're doing? I don't know about you, but I'm finna turn up. Yeah, I'm wearing the mohair. Because the thing is, it gets cold at night. I mean, where I be at, it gets cold at night. Where you live, you might be hot all day long. And listen, that's some shit you gotta take up with you and your musty pits. Do you understand me? But me over here, we're staying cool, calm, and collected in the dropping temperatures of the night in this sweater. Also, I plan to hopefully travel a little bit within the States on the weekends, only on even days. Like, I plan to travel a touch during the summer. And so with me, you know, potentially going to places with other climates, I felt it was appropriate. Also, I'm just gonna wear a sweater regardless. I'm also always cold. It just makes sense for me. I'm not much of I don't show a whole lot of skin. I might give you a little chest. I might give you a little clav that you can eat soup out of. But for the most part, your girl's covered up. And so I thought that the colors in this were really beautiful. I love the mix of like browns and like burgundies and just these really like punchy kind of deep reds. And there's actually some black in there as well. I posted this on my Instagram a few months back and y'all seem to really like that. So I really enjoy the sweater. I think it kind of looks like something you would get from a vintage shop in a way, or it's got the color scheme of something from the 70s, in my opinion. I feel like you would see a lot of like bowling shirts, for example, with like stripes like this. I enjoyed it. I like it. I like that it's new, but it doesn't look new. All right, and you have definitely seen these. And one thing about me, I will probably never get a shoe when it actually comes out. I tend to buy shoes when they make sense for my wardrobe. And these just made sense now and not when they came out. These are the Air Jordan Ma Maniére Air Jordan 1s, high tops. Honestly, when I took these out of the box for the first time, I audibly gasped. I said, oh, because the materials on this shoe are insane. And I don't even know sneakers like that. But one thing I do know is what a good garment feels like. I know what a good boot and I know what a good shoe feels like. And this is that. The details from the cracked leather to the wax coated laces, the fact that the inside is like in this really soft quilted material. So it's a lot of cushion around the ankle. It's got the nice kind of vintage vibe in the sole. As you can see, it's not white. It's got that nice kind of like off-white, almost pink kind of vibe. I didn't know what colors were actually going to be in this shoe because if you look at the shoe online, sometimes they look slightly pink and then sometimes they look more brown, like almost like a true dark chocolate brown. And so I couldn't really tell what the colors were going to be on the shoe until it came in. But I think that this works with my style really, really well. I think that this works with literally any color you can think, well, not any color, but a lot of neutrals. One thing that this does is I really enjoy the silhouette of Air Jordan 1. However, though, I don't wear a lot of like sports colors. Like I don't wear a lot of like red and black or blue and black or yellow and black or green and white, you know? I tend to kind of mix it up a bit with neutrals and all that. And so what I love is that this is a sports sneaker, but in a neutrals colorway. And so you can actually wear this with a lot more than you would with a traditional kind of like Air Jordan 1 bread, you know, colorway. And so that was the main draw of these for me. And when I finally got them in and I saw just how luxurious they actually were, I was like, oh girl, it's a done deal. I'm keeping these in the closet until I don't want to anymore. But these hit it out the park. And I was surprised that I didn't have to pay over resale. I got them for retail. I don't know the secrets. I don't know why I'm God's favorite sometimes, but I'm very appreciative. Also, I want to give a shout out to a brand, Boutique Second Life. I did a really small little collab with them where I showed y'all some of my favorite pieces, Louis pieces, Gucci, Dior, Miu Miu, Fendi. What they do is they take charms off of like designer bags, like old designer bags, and they rework them into jewelry. And so I will put the link for that in the description. The infamous, you know, flower necklace that I wear is from there, and now I got the other little Louis piece to match, and so I got the full set. And that is the haul, y'all. That's what I got going on this spring. Everything will be linked in the description. Go ahead and check out that community tab to see those other pieces that I linked from the Farfetch sale. Also shop my Hill Fox truckers. What else? Follow me on Patreon. And that's it. That's it for me. I'll see y'all very soon in another one. Bye.